Hello and welcome to KGS. Today we got 3K versus 4K. So, I got, not cheated, but I kind of threw a scummy way, got 4Q by just sitting around for 20 minutes and got bumped up a rank, and now I'm facing a 3Q. Yeah, anyway. Alright, my opponent is back after a minute and a half. Approaching me immediately, huh? I could do that sort of thing. Could also just do a 2-space low. Or I could Tanuki and treat it as a 5-3. I'm in the developing mood, not so much in the fighting mood. Kind of hoping approach is high, but I might just ignore it. You won't let me have Orthodox? Fine, I won't take Orthodox. Alright. I'm not sure about that one. Let's see, do we want to do a running fight here? Because then it helps with this, and then when you lean on this, I'll be kept low, you'll have a ton of outside influence, and then I can come in here and do my own thing, huh? Nah. After that aggressive game, not, 5-10 minutes ago. Yeah. So I can push one more time or just jump now, I think, right? Cut, Atari. Can I? I don't think I can. I'm gonna do it one more time. And then I can jump in Gote. And then now they can get this extension here. The thing is that you're giving me this now, and then I can even get this 2-space extension, which means that this thing is now going to be on the run. If I do this, they can get this double wing type extension here. I can invade the corner, take it, end in Sente, unless they give me, or unless they take Sente. So take a corner thing here, she'll get the extension. This is low, 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 but then I can get a low, high, low thing. If he just does this, then that's fine. I get Sente again to get this. So let's do that. Just take a big point. Yep, that's what she's going to do. Cool. So then with the double wing extension, I'm going to do this. Alright. Not taking Sente, that's fine. Just do the basic Joseki? No. Alright, so now we have some choices. I can just do the basic one, get a Panuki here. And then this stone's kind of cut off and dumb. I think you'd have been better off just doing the regular. Or I can do this, which some interesting things happen, right? Things like cut and extend, or is it cut here? And then if you do this, then I cut here, and we can get this sort of keychain thing going. I haven't done these. I'm going to do it. Experiment rather than... because I just saw it on one of Brady's videos recently, so let's see if I remember it from a week ago without having applied it yet myself. So this is an interesting move to him. He doesn't know what to do, right? Well, if he just cuts here now, that means I can Atari and get a Panuki on this side, breaking up what he was trying to build. So he doesn't want to do that. If he just connects here, then I can come around, I think, and undercut this stuff. So again, he's not getting what he wanted. If he wanted the wall facing this way, he should have just taken it. So he, she, I keep switching, I don't know. All right, so that is the correct move. No, wait, what's my move? What is my move here? I'm wasting all my time on this. I'm gonna try this. And during all that thinking, I will go back and, oh, that's interesting. If I play this, I'm alive, no problem, and then he can do this. And so I ended up living in the corner. He got all the outside influence, which is what he wanted. If I do this and Atari over here, yeah, you want Atari that way. He'll probably extend, and I'll extend with him. And just keep extending with him. Cut, extend is probably what the move is going to be. I will live in the corner and give up Sente. Okay, I wasted too much time on that. I will look up that Joseki afterwards and figure out what I did wrong. So now his potential is getting much bigger than mine because of this. He's getting this entire thing. I need to do something about it. Again, there's this sort of thing, and then I could run out or something. I could also just do some attachments. This means I'd have to live inside. There's a lot of Aji with this, and there's some cutting points over here. So there might be some potential for that. I could kick this and take that, and that's just taking points. His stuff is getting way too big at that point. I'm just looking to see what I can do as far as shape goes. So I'm going to do this. And I'll do this. Which is the problem with the tiger's mouth, is that you're now giving me 2 stones there. Now these may or may not become useful later, but they're free moves, so I will take them. I need to come in here, and I can reduce this by playing on the sector line somewhere in here. Like, so I really want to come in here and try to live, or just reduce. What do I want to do? Reduce or live? I think I will try that. I don't feel like I have enough points, and white's potential is way too big. Although white does not get Komi, I'm hoping to use these 2 stones and the cutting points to actually do some stuff. So now I want to do some attachments and then attach. Do I jump here? He goes there, then I attach? Because then I'm making a table shape. Okay. I don't know what to do here. And so if he just blocks here, what do I do? No, that's not what he's going to do. Alright. You're pushing up. That's interesting. How do I handle this? If I go up here, there's this Hane. I can Hane back. Then there's this cutting thing, so I'll probably connect there. And then I can cut here. I really want to use this cut somehow. If the Atari's up, I just connect. He has to come back and fix. And then this stuff is in trouble. So I can get out this way. If I just poke here now. Poke, block. That's not really getting the eye shape though. So let's try this. Now looks like what he's gonna do. Nope, you're protecting this cut, huh? If I extend here, there's the cut on either side, but when he does that, that means I can get this move and completely net it. So let's do that. Yep. Remember, you got some issues here. I can poke here, which means that he can get out, get this Atari. I can then get that and that. And then I can get this and get a Hane here, and I might be able to live here, actually. Cool. If I read that correctly. If Atari's this way, I just connect. He has to then connect. I can also poke through. He is going to do that, alright. Which means I will do this. And this. Alright, cool. So now he has all this outside influence. He has a bomb shape here. I have quite a few stones here with a lot of liberties. And I'm going to look to harass this, but first I want to do this, to do that, and then get a Hane here. But I don't need to live yet, do I? I can get this sort of thing to threaten that. I can also poke through and then get that. This is also, of course, undercut already. Plus, I can poke out this way, right? If he takes this, what do? I still do this, Hane, and live here. There's some other shapes here, but this makes me really secure, right? How about this? He backs off here, I Atari, and then I get this move, and then there's that extra liberty there too. If he just blocks here, I block here. Okay, let's do that. This is looking to do this Atari and capture them all. Personally, well, yeah, he needs to respond to this, but first chance of Sente, I think white should take this, or you are going to do that. Cool. I'll take that then. You want to save that one stone? Cool. Now, two things. I can do this, get this extension, or this extension. There is this sort of problem, though. Well, kind of, not really. I can kick it, and if he wants to save it, I could also not kick it and just do this. I think this is probably the bigger move right now. This is relatively okay for now. If I want to be really, really secure, I can do this. So let's do this. This also sets up a rush invasion here. You are foot sweeping me. I can poke here, right? And if he blocks, then I can turn here and do that sort of thing. And then this is now nice and secure. Okay. So he didn't go for it. Sure, why not? I'll respond. I can either live in the corner here, or I can live up in here. It's not a big deal for me. You're moving up, though. Okay. So, should I take the corner then? So, is this thing secure is the question. I've got quite a lot of space. I don't know what he's doing with this. He's getting a few points, but if I do a similar thing myself, I can get all the corner points here. But again, I also have the extension over here, so I'm going to ignore that for now. This is a pretty big point, but I think I'm going to do this, take that extension, which means that this thing's going to run. And then while it's running, I'm going to see if I can develop this sort of thing and get that sort of extension. So we'll see if he wants to save this one stone yet. I'm almost running out of time, too. We're not even to the middle game yet. We're still in the... Well, I guess I invaded, so I guess it is the middle game. So this prevents him from getting that jump extension there. It also is good for me. He's inviting me to come up in here. This stone being right here, there might be some potential cutting stuff. But he's inviting me to go through and cut him, which is interesting. If he jumps, I can, of course, do this and try to develop the whole top side. I could also just... No, not with that. Sure, let's do it. And this is in, let's see if I do this and that. I could also just do this directly. Remember, I also have access from this side, so him, I don't know about that. What is that looking to do? He's looking to get this Atari, I think, so if I just do this, there's this cut. Extend, follow. What else can I do? This goes to that, and then he's through, which is not good. If I just do this, there's this cut. There's this cut. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. You can't poke through, because that's just going to die, so he'll have to cut. Or Atari or something here. So I think that's the right move. He's Atariing that way. I'm not seeing it. If you Hane here, I cut. Capture. Oh, that was... Well, hold on a second. Don't have to do that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. So that was a big mistake. Oh, I'll have to go back and reread that, see what the hell happened there. So how do I salvage this? Take the corner. So that sucked. So let's just claim my corner then. That sucked. Alright. That is not really gonna do anything though, because I can do this, right? If you go here, I do that. And then it's capture, and then I can do this. Did I mess up over here too? Oh, it's a ko for an I guess, at this point. Yeah. So there's the ko. I'm in Buyomi. Oh, Buyomi. Why do you do this to me? Not sure what that's doing. Because I can do this, and you have to come back and do that first, and then I can do this, which means you have to do that first, and then I can do... Yup. Yup. Oh, this is going to super dangerous ko time, isn't it? Let's see. This goes to that. Then there's this move. Oh, ko. Well, no, because I got a big local ko threat right here. Right? Plus infinite ko threats. Well, not infinite ko threats, but quite a few up here. I also have some ko threats too. Don't get me wrong. You've also got 15 minutes of game time where I don't. So that's forcing me to do this. However, I can get this Atari. So if I want to just capture this and give that up, I will be okay. And I think at this point I'm going to do that. So he is going to give that up. I did a trade here. This was kind of a burden, so yeah, about that. I'm going to not respond to that, I think. I'm just going to take a double wing big point here. Now, this is considered all white's thickness now. Play some big moves. It's this one's kind of to tell you the truth. There's still this reduction point here. So shed your burdens. Thank you, Brady. This is just threatening to pull this out. So yeah, I wasn't greedy and decided to fight the ko. I might have been able to save it. So because this is all fine, I actually want to push him that way. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll do this. You are gonna cross cut. If I extend here, he of course can get up in here. But I want to develop this side. Valid. You're not gonna block this though? Because now all this is nice and connected. There's still this, of course. I'm gonna pull this out. This is just maintaining access to this stuff. I need to reduce this down as little as possible. As long as I got that there, I think I'm fine. So we'll just do this. If he just extends, he's not going to extend. Well, fine. I'll do this. He's looking to pull this out now. So I will capture that. So now you're doing that. This is a free move for me to threaten that. I can also cut here and do some other shenanigans. But I think I'm just going to... this block is going to be a pain, isn't it? Yeah, that's a pain. So I'm going to do this. and sacrifice a few points just to maintain center access. This helps this connection. What is that doing? It's just, that's an endgame point, looks like. Which is fine. This cut is not a problem. This helps with that. So if he gets this, I'll have to back up there, so that's okay, I think. Concede a little bit more. Because this, I should be able to reduce quite a bit down. He doesn't have any real corner points. This, like I said, is a problem. If I back off here, there's this thing. You're gonna do that right away, huh? Okay. I think it's too soon for that sort of endgame point, but, you know, that's just me. Da, da, da. And then I'm fine, right? He can't do that, then I can do this. So yeah, let's just do this. And I should be fine, I think. Not too much recursory reading. Get into the center and destroy it. That is a poke, but it's a bad poke. Because you go here, and I just do this, or I do this. You cut. If I do this, you poke. I do this, you do that. Ah, yes. Interesting. Yeah, there's that, but I have this and this. So in other words, I'm saying I should be able to make a decent amount of shape, I think. So this might have to live on its own, which is not what I wanted to do at all. So now this is kind of on its own, which sucks. This is actually Sente against that. Which is Sente against this, so I will connect. That is also Sente, unfortunately. That's preventing me from linking up there, but I think that's okay. This and that will do some stuff. This gives me some eye shape. There's a double Atari here, so I should be able to do this, I think. I need to make some good shape. Here's a Panuki. So there's an eye for sure. Yup. So this got ugly where it didn't have to, and I might end up losing those stones. If he ends up cutting here, I can do this and that. So this guarantees these are alive, and I can at least remain in the center. He can poke through here, and I can still do some damage. So wait a minute. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Shoot, you're right. About that. So this, he can cut here. I can get this, that, and then extend. I want to get this though first, I think. Yeah. And then I can do, what was I reading? This. He cuts, I Atari, and go here, and then it's fine, right? Nope, he's gonna let me have it. Interesting. So I can do this. If I do this, and he cuts here, I can Atari up and then do this. Or should I just not play greedy and just take it? This also does that. He can poke here and then has to block. So I will do this. Okay, so this group is alive. If he wants to come back and cut this off, that's great. That means I can do some other stuff. Yep. Okay, so he's going to try to cut that stuff off. This is just a Gote, or not a Gote move. This is a Time Suji. This cut, like I said, doesn't work, but it does let me have that in Sente, so I'm going to do that. Just trying to remove some points. Sente. Okay. So now I can still do some damage and try to reduce this down quite a bit. This goes to that, and then I can poke here even. But I want to do this, I think. Just trying to reduce what I can. This allows the cut, so that's just that. I think there might have been something here if I jump. Some sort of poke through and other stuff. I can cut and Atari and get all that stuff, so let's do that. It doesn't work, I'm just looking to get this Atari. Just making a mess. And then this is going to make this over-concentrated, which is what I'm looking to do. I can do it again, right? Then he can block here, so let's just do this now. So I can capture that, of course. Now I can do this, right? Or I can do this, and then this. This, Atari, do this, connect, block, right? So this is a reduction move. It also allows me to get this double Atari. Awesome. If he Atari's this way, I have to connect this way. He's going to Atari that way. Okay. So I will save it. He will connect. This is Sente. I can now cut here, I think, right? Alright, so he's blocking that off. Cool. So I did quite a bit of reduction here, it looks like. Which is nice. That's not a problem. That's a move. That's a move for a couple points. This saves a few. There's this Atari. This is Sente. No, wait, no, it's not. What am I doing? Oh, whatever. If I cut this off, you can still connect here, so it's not that great. That's, of course, Atari. Yep, you can have that. Alright. This is probably the biggest move. This way. He's gonna get a couple points either way, so... Take him now. I'll respond. So, what did he end up getting? He got a few points here. He ended up killing this group, which is actually pretty big. That's right. Now you do that. So if I do this, this is actually Sente, because then I can cut here. So this is Sente. Yep. Cutting here, does that do anything? No, I have to remove some liberties out of this stuff first. There's this. Okay, so let's do that. This one's not so much Sente, but... Cool. We can get a point there. This is worth a few, and then I don't have to deal with the life and death in the corner, I think, right? Yeah, he does respond to that. Nice. Alright, cool. This has some implications like, hey, I might be able to get this stuff. You want to let me get it? He does respond. Okay, cool. Cool. It was an empty threat, but sure. Let's take it. Why not? Let's do this. Get a few more points up here. You know, there's a pretty large string right in here. A lot of points in the middle. That is threatening to do this. There is this cut, now that I'm seeing it, which could be a problem. Not a problem if I do this, though, right? He gets that, I get this, and I'm done. Okay, I'll respond. There's that move, which I will respond like this. Is that the biggest? Yeah, looks like it for now. Sure, we're almost done. Yup, you get that move. Good job. I think that is it. Now, so the question is going to be, is my 4 corners and the couple points here bigger than most of his center? Because, you know, this right here, this a lot of points here. And the answer is no, it's not. The center is very, very big. 16.5, so it's not that much different, but... he also didn't get Call Me, otherwise it'd be more like 22. And I am now back down to a 5K. It's back down to the rank I think I deserve versus that 4K thing. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.